Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Follow it here. Hope everybody is doing really well and thanks for joining us. Now we're going to be doing some Bling Tycoon and we're going to do what we always do and we're going to start with the collectibles first. So we're going to do the 6 very easy golden briefcases and I'll show you where they are now. And then we're going to move on to a bit of showing you all the different things that this Tycoon has, like inside the golden hell gates, which you need 2 rebirths for. And we're going to show you inside the red or green section, which you need 3 rebirths for. I'm going to show you how to get to the secret tower and launch the balloon. It's not really secret, but the tower section where you launch your balloon. And how to quickly get extra rebirths and what best options to take. So we're going to go and start now. So let's go. So I'm a little bit late to this one. My game crashed when I built one full Tycoon and then the internet went down and it doesn't save. So the only thing that saves is your rebirth, not your actual build. So hopefully that's something that will be added later on. Okay, so just be aware guys, if you leave you're going to lose it all unless you rebirthed. So this is your first golden briefcase. So right in the fence area over here on the left hand corner of the map. Now I've got speed boost and I'll show you how to get that later on as well. And some of the extra cool guns. So you're going to run down to the left hand side of the golden hell gate, and this is briefcase number 2. So these are exceptionally easy. You don't really need my help for them, but it will make things a little bit easier. If it's collectibles, we'll get them out of the way first. So number 3, I'll go and get number 4, which is, again, everyone's pretty much on the outside of the area of the map. So number 4, right there, behind that bush, over there. We're gonna go inside the drill dinosaur guy. He's got very cool animation. So over by the golden uh, pile here is your 5th briefcase. So we'll go and get briefcase number 6, which is on top of that rock formation, and I'll show you how to get up there. It can be a little bit tricky, so I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So I'm going to wait for my stamina to come back. That's something I wish they would stop doing in Tycoons, especially one that's got parkour. I don't like stamina drain, it's really annoying. So don't stand right at the front, just stand a little bit back, right in the highest section. And then there you go. You can get up with that. You really are just making it, so. This is collectible number 6, and that is the collectibles done, guys. So nice and easy. Now you're going to get gold pots lying around the place. They work depending how much money you already have. So the less money you have, the less they're going to pay you. So the further you are on in the game, the more they're going to pay you. So it's probably something you want to get maybe after five minutes of your Tycoon and then start getting them. Although it is a nice little boost at the start, but later on you're just not going to bother with them. Now there is a switch over here in the corner. This costs 1 million to use, and it gives you like a money percentage boost. So that puts up, and it went from 1.3 billion a second to 1.4. So obviously, again, it depends how much per second you have, depends how much of a boost it gives you. And then again, if you've got 1 rebirth, you can operate this guy over here. Now you can only operate this guy once, I think a server. So I'll show you activate boost. So it can only activate boost once, only once, and that's it. So I don't know if that's once per rebirth. It must be because you lose it all. So yeah, so there you go. And then we're going to go in. Okay, so all the usual stuff applies. What's going to happen is you're going to come in, you're going to open up your hitbox, and then you're going to work on the conveyors, and then you're going to go to your ATM to collect your money. The quicker you can get your spin of fortune open and this little gold shop and parkour area, the better, because you have a chance of getting a really good gun from the parkour section, from the mystery items. This Stinger SMG I got from the parkour course, and as you can see, like, massive help. So if you can get that near the start, you're laughing, because that's just like, it's going to help you, it's going to be so much faster to progress through it. Another thing to be aware of is on the spin of fortune, you can get a rebirth. Now you need 3 rebirths to get through into this area over here. Okay, now I've only ever got, I think I've maybe it was 20 or 30 spins, I've only got rebirth once, which was still pretty good, and that let me go in to do the boss battle, which is in Green Hill, and we'll go and show you that in a second. Now bear in mind, it's a wee bit different this Tycoon compared to your standard stuff. When you open up things, you get like a little mini game. That's what I'm calling it. It's not really a mini game, but that's what it's the easiest thing to call it. Is once you open it, you have to push this like 15 times, and then you have to do the same 15 times. And after you've completed it, you get more money per second again. Now, I think you get money per second for the first initial open, and then you'll get more and more as you've opened and collected all these. Now, there's lots of these mini games around. But like again, a lot of this stuff here is just your usual, just money per second. But the mini games are fun. This is your basement section. Again, you want to open up the basement quite quickly because you're going to get the option to get dice here, which is going to give you, a chance of getting a decent amount of money. And these pay quite well. So when you open up all this alien stuff, it pays quite good per second. And of course, you've got this mining stuff here, which again you're going to have to pickaxe, and that'll take you through to here. This will cost 1 rebirth, and I'll do this right at the end of the video, just because I'm obviously going to lose a rebirth. I want my 3 rebirths to show you inside that gate, so we'll do that right at the end. And if you claim the reward, there we go, so we're getting money from that reward there. Okay, but a nice little basement, very, very cool. The design on the Tycoon itself is really, really nice. I've got some criticisms though, but again, they're minor stuff. This stuff is like, the look of inside the Tycoon is one of the best. The animations are some of the best I've ever seen. Honestly, look at all the work. It's some of the best I've seen of any Tycoon. To be honest, the guy definitely knows how to do like good mechanics. Like actually, very, very good. Oh, forgot to buy that. And again, this is another one. Once you open up, you're going to have to open up the safe. And there's a little vault section in here as well. So once you do this, you need to open this up, plant some bombs, then you go in, and it's like another hitbox, and you've got 4 hitboxes in here. And again, at the end, you get more money per second. And yeah, there's loads of little mini games, and I'm going to show you a few more. So as you can see, the amount of animation he's got. I mean, look at all this stuff here. Huge amount of animation going on. I don't know how he's managed to do it for the memory side of things. Just very impressive. And again, we've got our apples turning into golden apples. Just very, very good. Another ATM up here. You go through here and you're going to get some crops. So very, very cool. We'll go up to the top floor. Up we go. Now again, you can put in a gold coin into there, make a wish, and that will give you some money. Sometimes, not always. Didn't get anything that time. There we go. So I got some money that time. So very, very cool. And again, just look at all the effort going into this. Everything's moving, everything's animated. Very, very good. And you can, this is your rebirth section here. You got your golden clouds, and this bit's sort of just awesome. You just got, I mean, I really am quite taken back how good the animation is for this one. And it's very, very good. I mean, almost everything is doing something, which is very, very impressive. And this is the part here, once you've got 1 rebirth, you can open up and you go up into the tower section over here, and then you're going to have to do this like a hitbox to 100%, and then you're going to get to release this balloon. So I'm going to launch the balloon, and when you initially do it, you get given a rebirth. Okay, now I'm not getting it because I've already done it, but this balloon will take off and it will give you a rebirth. Okay, so it's a rebirth without having to lose everything, which is very, very cool. So that's how I got my 3rd rebirth. My 2nd rebirth was given to me through the tickets, and the first one, well, I did normally, just like a normal rebirth using this here. Now be aware, guns can stay or keep you, like I don't want to lose this SMG, so I went outside of the building, dropped the SMG, then did the rebirth, then went back outside after the rebirth and collected my gun, because I really didn't want to lose it. But let's go and show you all the boss battles now, and we're giving you a bit of the basics. Now obviously, I mean, you really don't want to lose a gun like that, okay? But we'll take you into 2 things. We'll take you into the parkour section, and we'll take you into the little golden gate section down the bottom. I'm a bit lost. Should have come in here. Right, over here. Okay, so we'll take you into the gold shop first. So this is really, really important. So this works. So this works by rebirths. So the more rebirths you've got, the more you're going to get, and the easier things become. Now I've got 3 rebirths now, so I can take the winner trophy. So that's very, very cool. So I get more money for everything. This one is the same thing, it's just to get better. Right? Now you can have this one active, and I think then it'll be this one that will be activated over this one. But this gives me the speed boost. That's really like a lot more fun when you're running around the place and you've got the speed. So, same thing again over here. You've got a clicker. I think this was like, I can't remember how much it was. We'll say 1,000,000 or something, I think it was. It might be 100,000, but it's along those sort of lines. And then when you get it, you just need to keep pressing the button, and you get more money. It doesn't work in this section, just so you're aware. Then you're going to get like a rebirth section here. Cost 1 rebirth, get more money every few minutes. And this one is like the AFK farming section for your hitbox, so that'll constantly keep hitting the hitbox for you. And the third one, you're going to get a bomb. So now the bomb's going to replace the pickaxe. So again, it doesn't replace it, it just adds on top, which is cool. So that's again more money per second, and I need 6 rebirths to get the legendary ATM, but I only need 3 rebirths for the silver ATM. So let's go and do that now. Huge money per second. Let's see how much of a difference this actually makes. Ooh, nice upgrade. So yeah, so I'm just so impressed with the animation and the actual look of everything. I just think it looks so good. But let's go and start doing some of the more fun stuff, and we're going to take you into the golden hell one first. So this is a boss battle, and then we'll take you into the other one after, which I've not been in yet. So this guy, this is a bit of a disappointment, and I'll show you why. So as you can see, he hit me there, but he does virtually no damage at all. So it's very disappointing. And then what he does in attack, and this all becomes lava, and you have to jump on platforms. And again, I just didn't notice any real damage, if anything. So it's almost like you can't die in here. It's so easy. So that was a bit disappointing, because obviously you want the boss battles to be a bit like difficult, not like this. I mean, it would take him probably like 100, maybe 100 plus hits to eventually kill me, which is just bad. So hopefully he'll do the lava attack and I'll show you. So this is the part you're meant to jump on these to get away from the lava. But as you can see, I'm standing in the lava and it's doing virtually nothing. So you don't need to move, you just come in and you can literally just probably AFK this boss without any worries whatsoever. So yeah, that's it. So this is the boss, bit disappointing guys. Out of all the other hard work, this is pretty bad. But once you've killed him, there's a chest behind. And we're going to do that now. So there we go, and we'll grab the chest. So I've already claimed that, and that looks like you can only claim it once per probably rebirth. And then we're going to go and take you into this new one. I've not been in here yet, I was saving it for the video. So 3 rebirths for red or green. Now I have no idea what's in here. Run challenge, go through green walls. Every time you hit a red wall you get your progress will be restarted. Reward waiting at the end of a challenge. So alright, cool, so let's go. And see how easy or difficult this is. Oh, well, I don't really know what to say. I was really going to expect it to be moving towards you, not just like... yeah, it's bad guys, you know, especially when you're wanting 3 rebirths isn't exactly difficult to get, but I can't give any positives for this one, sorry. I mean, I like to be positive, especially with like creators, but this is bad. You know, one jump at the end. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So get a new weapon and get more money per second. Well, I'll choose the weapon because I like to see what I can get. Mortar assault rifle. Let's replace it with this one. I mean, not that I need it for anything. I mean, you could probably pickaxe that boss. So the only thing that's going to be is maybe like I just don't see what. There's almost no need for weapons other than shooting the hitbox. Uh, so yeah, so that is it, guys. It's a little bit disappointing with the red and green section. That is disappointing. The boss battle is also extremely disappointing. However, the Tycoon itself uh, is very good. Collectibles, again, a little disappointed how easy they are. I almost wasn't even going to make the video because I found it was that easy. I think this is a Tycoon for like the younger kid, like probably somebody who's, you know, 10, 12, maybe just getting into Tycoon for the first time, and it's probably perfect. It's a shame because everything in here is so well done. Like the actual house itself is brilliant. Like honestly, very 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 good. Uh, but yeah, so we're going to take you into the parkour course. There's not really much else. This is probably the hardest thing in the game. It's still not exactly difficult, but it is like, you know, it's more challenging than the rest of the stuff. Put it that way. So we'll go over here and then just jump. Just make it easy, and then just sprint jump for you, just bounce. And then choose money per second, money or random item. I always pick random item, I don't need the rest. And what did we get? Tactical shotgun. Okay, didn't need that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make sure you're claiming your rewards as well, guys, okay? So, claim all this. Okay, and I'm going to go and drop my gun over here because I really want them all. And I'm going to run upstairs in Rebirth and hopefully my stuff will still be there. Again, it's well worth playing this Tycoon, and hopefully if he watches this video or any other people have said a similar thing. Oh, too high, too high, too high, too high. That it just needs some of the exciting things improved. So Rebirth section. Let's go. Rebirth number 4. Let's go and get my stuff. That's there. Don't want that one. Wrong pile. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so that is, obviously you don't want to lose this gun. Especially this gun is like so important for the beginning. So the rewards, as you can see, they all reset, so make sure you're claiming them. So you're going to start, oh, it took my gun away. Right guys, so, just, oh, that's good that you saw that, because that's a wee bit different. So what to do is open up everything first. And then come back in with your pile. So it took the gun away. It took the guns away from me at the worst possible time. Just as I was about to start using them, it took my guns away. But the old guns still are lying around, so you can definitely do this. I'd maybe just take your worst gun in, just so it robs a little bit off you, just so it feels like it's done what it needs to do, and then go and collect your actual pile of stuff. So that was a little bit annoying, but something that better happened to me than you, because I don't really need it. I've got 4 rebirths now, so it's not a big deal. But if you're just starting out and you've done 1 rebirth, yeah, you don't want to lose your guns. So that is pretty much everything I can show you guys. And yeah, so we're going to move on to your next Tycoon now, and hopefully there's some new good Tycoons coming out soon. And thanks for everything. Follow it out.